Ausangate, revered by locals as the father of all mountains, is one of the tallest peaks in Peru and can be seen all the way from Cusco. Ever since I first saw this majestic mountain 2 years ago, I've dreamed of completing the Ausangate circuit, a 50-kilometer trek winding around the sacred mountain. I'll be spending the next 4 days in this breathtaking landscape. The trek never drops below 4,000 meters in elevation, challenging not just my body, but the very limits of my spirit. My story begins here, at the foot of a giant. That is Ausangate over there. Good morning. We just arrived. This is where we will have our breakfast, as well as it's the starting point of our hike. We have a very friendly alpaca in this family that's greeting us. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Oh. Hi. Hi, sweetie. 它会吻你。嗨，好了。Husky. Hi. Oh. Ooh, breakfast is here.
Crumbled egg. If you give us your nickname,
Oh yeah.
or become your
It's
follower.
it's called Travel with Fawn. And
Travel with Fun.
They're very easy. My name is Fawn. After breakfast, I walked around the local family's house. Let's go say hi. Oh, I see some piglet over there. Oh my god, they look so cute. Hi, piglet. Oh, hi, Michi. Michi.
Not a poop.
Oh, it's not?
Come here.
It's not.
Señorita.
It's not poop.
Somewhere you're gonna eat.
Oh, it's potato.
See, Baba. Somewhere you're gonna eat this poop.
I thought it was poop. It's
a
potato.
dry potato. This is the dry potato.
Ah, the dry potato. I later learned these are chuno. KS.
Choño.
Huh?
Choño.
Chono. Potatoes preserved using an ancient freeze-drying method that has been used for thousands of years. This family has a kui farm, and we're gonna go check it out. You say kui or kui?
Kui.
Kui. Kui. Kui. Kui. Oh my god! Okay. Oh my god. Can I go inside?
Yeah, walk back.
Oh my god, so cute! For generations, local families have kept small herds of kui as an important source of food and income, where agricultural options are scarce in the mountains. I can never eat a kui again. This is too cute. How long does it take them to grow big?
It's like 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months.
Depends what you feed exactly. If you're going to help us, if you're going to give us this grass, of course, like a 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
But if you can give some,
Like corn. Some...
like some flowers.
Shortly after, we packed up and prepared for our hike. I'm feeling pretty good, but I definitely feel the air is a little bit thin. Right now it's exactly 4,000 meter in elevation. And again, we're at the Upis community and going to start our hike. Today, we're hiking to the Upis campsite and then to Huayna Ausangate. I booked a tour for this trek and was joined by 3 other hikers. Can I try?
Yeah.
Can I try? Coca leaf is often used for altitude sickness and a messenger to Ausangate, asking for protection.
Ari, wait. Ausangate.
Sabroso.
Sabroso la cuca.
How many people are part of the Upis community?
Here I think there are like 400.
400, okay. Pretty small.
It's super small, yeah.
So everyone knows each other.
Of course.
I see some alpaca coming up. You can find pieces of alpaca fur. So soft. A lot of these alpacas have different colored markings on their ears. That's how the farmers can tell them apart from each other. The guide explained that today is more for us to get used to the altitude. The hike has been pretty relaxing and chill, mostly flat. Beautiful views the whole time. As you can see, alpacas and Ausangate. We've been now walking for 2 hours. We can now see the Upis community right underneath Ausangate, and that's where we will set up camp for tonight. We are walking right next to a valley, and there are so many alpacas here. Thousands of alpacas dot the beautiful valleys of Ausangate. Despite looking very cute, they are one of the few animals that are well adapted to the harsh conditions of the Andes, living at 4,000 meters and above. We've arrived at our campsite for tonight. Such a beautiful view with Ausangate right in front of us. But it feels so nice to arrive at the campsite. Now we're gonna get some lunch and maybe do a short hike after lunch. Those are our tents. Buenas tardes. Let's see what we are having for lunch. Hola. Yes. Yes.
Papa.
Papa.
Poteros.
Papa frita.
Hey.
Okay. Thank you. Rice, potato, salad, and trout. Trucha.
Trucha.
Buenas tardes. Good afternoon. We just finished lunch and now we are going to a lake near our campsite. The lake is called Waina Ausangate, which means young Ausangate. Unfortunately, 2 people in our group actually got really sick on the way up to the campsite. They got pretty bad altitude sickness, puking, headache. One of them is having slight fever, so they have to actually go back now to Cusco. So very unfortunate they cannot join us. So it'll just be me with another person in our group for the rest of the trip and just going to take it easy for the rest of the day. Also, the weather is much colder now. Right now we've been climbing up, but I think we're almost at the lake because I can hear the stream's water floating down, and then I can see Ausangate and the glacier, and the lake should be just at the bottom. We've arrived at Waina Ausangate. That was such a beautiful sunset, but we are now heading back to the campsite. Oh, but it's so cold right now. We have lots of food for dinner today. Today we're hiking 17 kilometers to Ausangate Cocha, passing Arapa Pass and Ausangate Pass. We are now leaving our campsite behind us. Feeling a little bit hard to breathe this morning. It was definitely very cold last night, but I slept very well. So ready for today. Today we have a longer hiking day. It's about 7:30 a.m. right now. We're going to hike about 5 hours, get to our lunch spot. It's going to be a pretty strenuous morning. Started our ascent, taking it pretty slow. I can already tell I'm a little out of breath, but the key is just to take it slow and control your breath. My group is now over there, climbing over that hill. I am super close to the Arapa Pass, which is the first pass we're going over. It's around 4,800 meters, and it's just right in front of us right now. See my guide over there. It's waving to me. Okay, the pass is just over there. It's quite windy. I'm gonna put some clothes on and head to the pass. Arapa Pass. Just saw some wild vicunias. Kind of hard to tell from my phone camera, but they are super rare to see. Looks like it's a baby and its mother running. While alpacas are domesticated, vicunias are protected wild animals that can only be seen in their natural habitat. The uphill definitely doesn't get any easier. I feel so tired right now, and we have another 2 hours before we get to our lunch spot, and then we have another 5 hours to hike after lunch. The numbers are very discouraging, but you just have to keep going. You can see some colored mountains over there, red, yellow. That is the direction of Rainbow Mountain. Our horses are there, and I see our lunch spot right over there.
Hola, hola. Las mochilas.
Buen apetito, amigos.
还有牛肉
Lomo saltado,
Corn soup, amigos.
Gracias.
Yeah.
corn
corn.
soup.
玉米。
哎呦，哎呦，给你。
眼睛瞪得像铜铃。
啊，你吃这么快？没了，走，走吧。
他蛮聪明的，还不是二合的。
We just finished lunch. Oh, so tired. I think I took a nap on the ground for 15 minutes, power nap. But we have another 4 hours to go until our campsite. It might be dark when we get to our campsite, and I am feeling very tired, but this view is so beautiful. I'm taking it a little bit slower. I am feeling very tired, out of breath, and I have a slight headache. So I'm just going to take it slow, control my breath. I think my watch is broken because it says my heart rate is 146 and then highest was 160. I just puked. I'm not feeling really well. I caught up with the rest of my group. My guide provided me with additional oxygen. However, that didn't help much at this point. I remembered how beautiful the views were, but the pain of the altitude sickness made it so hard to be present. My focus was fixed on the ground. Each step took all of my effort. Honestly, I didn't think I would make it, but we were deep in the mountain. There was no turning back. I finally made it back to the campsite. I definitely have altitude sickness. I have a very bad headache. I was vomiting on the trail. In general, I just felt very, very weak, and it happened really suddenly. You know, the mountain really humbles you, but it really hit me very hard in the afternoon. I'm having a slight breakdown right now because I feel really, really sick. Really cold. I think when this happens, even though it's like very normal, your mind just goes to a bad spot. It's like, why did I do this? And I've been thinking about this trip for like the last 2 years. I think I talked to my guy just now. He said, maybe I'm still not feeling good tomorrow. I can walk 3 hours and then get a car back to Cusco. I'm like, maybe I should never do this anymore. Why am I doing this? I think more than the physical pain, I was consumed by self-doubt, questioning my own abilities. I was so close to achieving something I've always wanted, only to have it slip away. Last night was incredibly challenging. Even though I hadn't eaten anything since lunch, I spent the night vomiting, as if my body was trying to purge itself to heal. This morning, I felt slightly better, but was still very weak. Against my better judgment, I did decide to continue the trek, thinking that if I took it slow, I would eventually make it through. Today, we're hiking 11 kilometers to Surapada, passing through the highest peak on this trek, Palamani Pass. Okay, I made it to Palomi Pass. I think the hardest part is over. Okay, I'm going to start the descent from Palomi Pass. This place is super cool. You can even see Rainbow Mountain from behind. What's the name of this lake?
Laguna Chocolate.
Really? Oh. The color indeed looks like chocolate, formed by iron oxide sediments. realize today things might not always go as you've planned, even if you spend years planning it. But that's not always a bad thing. This trek, like life, is not about finishing. It's about showing up, embracing the unexpected, and finding those small moments of inspiration that will carry you through. Just walking past a herd of alpaca grazing. This is the closest I've ever been to them. Is this real? Is this real life? I feel like I'm in a dream. Okay, just arrived at our campsite. Yay, the end of day 3. I could have never imagined reaching here at the beginning of the day. Sometimes you have to take a step not knowing what's ahead, but trusting that taking a step is what matters the most. Today we're hiking over our last pass, Hempa Pass, before reaching our final destination of Pachanta. So right now we are walking towards Hempa Pass, which is the last pass we will hike over before we reach the 7 lagunas and our final destination, Pachanta. The hike is really beautiful today, as always. You get a view of Mariposa Mountain right in front of you the whole way. Finally, I arrived at our last pass, Hempa Pass.
One of these apachetas.
Apacheta.
Apacheta means apai means like carry. Cheta this. Carry this.
Carry this.
Carry this.
Apachetas are stacks of stones often found along mountain trails. They are used as offerings to the apus, or mountain spirits.
Nice. We're going to say thank you so much in Quechua, which means sulpaiki Quechua. Sulpaiki.
Spike.
su paique mariposa.
As I stand before the Apu, I perform the traditional ritual, giving thanks to the mountain for protecting me and giving me this experience. With gratitude, I blew on the leaves and placed them beneath a stone as my offering. Hiking next to Ausangate on one side, and then look, Mariposa on the other side. After Campa Pass, we are headed to the 7 Lagunas. Always nice to turn back and look behind. Dago! Dago! Come! 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 Okay, we've finally arrived at 7 Lagunas. Wow! The 7 Lagunas refer to the 7 glacial lakes underneath Ausangate, each with unique colors ranging from deep turquoise to emerald green, fed by the mineral-rich glacial water of Ausangate. Now we're walking down to the 7 lakes. On my way to the lake, I met a local teaching me Quechua, the native language of the Andes.
Apu,
Apu?
Ausangate,
Ausangate.
Munaicha.
Munecha. Ah.
Ari.
Apu.
Ausang-
Ausangate.
Munaicha.
Munecha. That's how you say Ausangate Mountain is very beautiful in Quechua. Right? Quechua.
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 Apu Ausangate, Mama Kayangate, a este lado montaña ahí.
Oh. Oof. Got lost at the end. Hi, little doggo. Woo woo. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that. Oh. So beautiful. I didn't even know this lake was behind this hut. Look at that. Oh my god! I see a little pika. Let me see if I can zoom in. I later learned this small animal is called vizcacha, a rodent native to South America that inhabits the high mountains of Peru. This dog knows where it's at. Look at him enjoying the view. Hi, doggo. The Seven Lagunas is considered a holy place. You will often see people giving offerings here to Pachamama, or Mother Earth. Right now I'm flying my drone. But look at this cute doggo waiting for me. Okay, I think the drone is coming down. Let's go. Vamos. Vamos. We just left the beautiful Seven Lagunas and we are on our way to Pachanta. Bye bye, alpaca. Bye bye. Pachanta, very close. We are almost at Pachanta. Hola!
Bravo!
Gracias.
De nada, bravo!
Good job. Good job. Finally
Thank
we're here.
you. This looks delicious.
Yeah.
What is this called?
Lomo. No,
Oh,
beef.
lomo.
Beef.
Okay. Chaufa, very
Fried
good.
rice.
Chaufa for Chinese people.
Chaufa for Chinese people.
The taste of home.
Buen apetito, amigos. Buen provecho. Oh, muchas gracias. Straight? No.
谢谢.
谢谢.
Today, my altitude sickness finally faded. My appetite returned, and I was so hungry. Very good meal. After lunch, we had some extra time before we get picked up and head back to Cusco. I am going to head to the hot spring in Pachanta. Wow, nobody's here. Private hot spring. Okay, I just changed and now I am going to the hot spring. But this one has some alpaca in the back. Let's see. What's the temperature? Okay, this is pretty warm. Sometimes I wonder, why do we travel? Why do we leave comfort and stability behind? Traveling to distant land, listening to unfamiliar languages, chasing higher peaks, yearning for the unknown. At this moment, I think I've found my answer. I want to see how the sun sets south of the equator. I want to gaze at the stars from the place closest to the sky. I want to see how the view transforms from the base of the mountain to its peak. I want to know how far I can really go and discover who I've become on the other side of this mountain. Most of all, I think the realization that there is this wonderful world around me, and I have only taken my first few steps. While my time at Ausangate has come to a close, a new journey is about to begin.